back at Twin River Casino for Road to Redemption, presented by CES Boxing. Let's head down to Adam Palazzo for the fighter introductions.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 146 pounds, fighting in his third professional fight, hailing from Providence, Rhode Island, Angel Valdez. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 145 pounds. He's trained by the legendary Sucre Ray Oliveira with a professional record of 1 win, 1 loss, with that 1 win coming by knockout. Hailing from the whaling city of New Bedford, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen, Scott Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Right here is high, so I'm not calling that low. If he hits that right there, you're good. Touch him up. Good luck. God bless.
Here we go, 4 rounds at the welterweight division. Angel looks focused. I got to tell you, Scott Sullivan came out. It was a little question, but he looks like he's ready to go as well.
Yeah, Scott always comes out nice and relaxed, and hence the nickname Smooth. But look at this. Valdez comes out ripping, just ripping punches.
Ooh,
like Sullivan stole something from him.
Yes. Nice left by Sullivan. These guys must have heard the first fight was fantastic because they came out doing the same exact thing. And Valdez is...
Sullivan answers that. These two guys just coming back. I think the matchmaker, Mr. Parenti, said that it's a winner-take-all purse.
They're fighting like it is.
Nice overhand right by Valdez.
Valdez, even in these early moments, seems to be getting good, gets in, gets out.
He's really had Sullivan defensive. Nice job by Sullivan hitting the liver on that one. Good defense by Sullivan, but he's taking the punches on his arms at the moment. Nice overhand right by Valdez lands.
Yeah, Valdez looks like he's really sticking to his strategy.
Which is just land. You can see Sullivan's already, his face, there's another overhand right lands.
I mean, Sullivan can't keep taking those, Scott, can he? That's just unbelievable. He's already taken 2.
He's taken at least 2 in the last 10 seconds. His face is very red already early in this fight. Sullivan needs to get his feet working. There's the jab, establish the distance, start pumping that jab more. That's better defense. But man, Valdez is just ripping punches.
I think Valdez coming out like that caught Sullivan off guard, and now we start to see Sullivan get into his game plan, like you said, working that jab.
Valdez came out hard and fast, and Sullivan is a slower starter, one that likes to find his own tempo, and Valdez did not allow that to happen. Short right hand by Sullivan lands. Another great liver shot by Sullivan. Sullivan's starting to find his range now, find his tempo.
Absolutely.
Short right hand by Sullivan lands. Both fighters exchange jabs. Nice combination by both fighters. Here's a nice flurry by Sullivan.
Sullivan's starting to look really comfortable, but Valdez still with that overhand right.
That overhand right's finding a home. Straight right's finding a home.
Nice uppercut.
Short right uppercut by Sullivan lands. Overhand right, answered by a nice double jab by Sullivan. Great first round, unreal first round.
Absolutely outstanding.
Great job by both fighters.
And it was great to see the shift. Really started there with Valdez coming out. Raging Cajun, and then next thing you know, Sullivan starts to impose his own will, and just an outstanding.
Sullivan started
bout.
slow, like you said, Travis, and then, you know, Valdez took full advantage of that and really lit him up for the first minute 30 of that first round.
Exactly. By the end of it, though, Sullivan looked like he was more comfortable with than Valdez, and Valdez was looking for a break, it seemed.
Sullivan definitely started to reestablish and find his distance and started to land those punches. And I'm quite sure Ray basically told him, okay, you know, are you awake now? Are you ready to work? Let's go.
It's on now. And we're underway in round 2 here, this welterweight showdown.
That's it. You see Sullivan getting off with a quick, stiff jab, preventing that right hand from coming over the top. There's the jab that you see Sullivan. Nice head movement. Great
really
head
nice
movement
head
there.
movement. Very evasive in that little set there. Avoiding every punch on that flurry.
That's what
Valdez.
he did not do in the first round. Nice uppercut on the inside. Big
nice
left hook.
combination on the left.
Valdez felt that one for sure. Another left hook.
Sullivan's got him wobbling. And
Sullivan drops him with another left hook.
Sullivan caught him twice.
Sullivan's corner calling for a nice lead left uppercut. Watch him come out with that. You're going to see Sullivan come out, feint it, and come with the left uppercut. There it is. Nice quick 1-2 by Sullivan. He's going to create distance.
Valdez he's a little shook right now. His defense is minimal at best.
His legs are gone. He's going to start leaning. Sullivan's going to create a little bit of distance. Disengage here. Create some distance, move around a bit, and come upstairs with that uppercut. Nice roll, nice job.
Sullivan really displaying the
Short
head
right
over.
hand lands on Valdez. Sullivan really stiffed that. There it is again.
He's got him with several stiff shots this round.
Excellent movement now by Sullivan. What he was not doing in the first round, he is now doing in the second.
And I got to tell you, Sullivan stays really compact.
He stays very composed, very compact.
He doesn't really flail. He keeps his body together. I mean, his head movement is exceptional.
Well, I mean, you look at his coach, you look at his corner with Ray Oliveira, you know, he's getting great technique there, great training.
Valdez
he
coming
ate
back
that.
with a little bit.
That was a great right hand by Valdez there. Sullivan might be letting him off the hook a little bit now. I'd like to see him go to work and maybe take the body. I'd like to see Sullivan try to go downstairs and work the body a little bit. He had Valdez in a little bit of trouble. Valdez might be trying to work his way back into this fight now.
That straight jab by Sullivan.
Nice stiff jab, finding a home.
All day.
Ten-second mark. Valdez, now he's gunning for it. He's just loading up and
Valdez just
throwing
put
for the kitchen sink there.
2 haymakers out there.
Much better round for Sullivan, the complete opposite. So most certainly Valdez needs to recalculate, recalibrate.
Yeah, I don't know if the Valdez corner had much prepared after, hey, try to catch him off guard in the first. Because I'll tell you, the technical aspect with Scott Sullivan is just exceptional. The second round was the head movement.
Well, you see the two contrasts. The first round, that overhand right for Valdez was landed like clockwork, and then he came back with it. I think it just came a lot from a slow start by Sullivan, and he got taken advantage of a little bit. And of course, Sullivan's corner with Ray Oliveira got him to right his ship, relax him, get him back in the fight, and you saw what happened in the second round.
It's got to be so beneficial to a trainer because, you know, Ray's going to say what he feels he needs to do, and Scott really executed it in that round. We did not see much overhand rights from Valdez. He really took that aspect away.
When your head movements, when you're making a fighter miss like that, that really negates a lot, and it frustrates your opponent. So now it takes the game plan away. Frustration is the worst thing that can happen to a fighter. You get frustrated. Definitely takes you off your game. Not to mention when you get dropped and you get hurt.
Sullivan just continues.
Big right hand by Sullivan.
That jab's been setting him up for everything. It's just fantastic.
It's the movement. It's Sullivan's feet right now. Sullivan's feet, the precision, the short, nice short punches. He's a great, you know, right now he's being stalked by Valdez, but that's what Sullivan likes. He's a counter puncher. He likes to make you miss, make you pay. Good defense. He rolls the shoulders well, stiff jab. That right hand, he kind of allowed himself to roll with it. He's not eating them like he was early.
Absolutely not. You're right. And when he gets in those close quarters, he likes to throw more than one, Scott.
Well, punches and bunches and combinations. All these punches are landing. You know, he's not throwing with great force. It's touch, 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 and then a big one. Touch, 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 exclamation point.
It's really fun to watch.
Yeah, and this is a very good technical fighter, somebody who can make you slip, make you miss with his slips. There's a good roll under, and now he's going to just counter it. He's touching. You see Sullivan just touching, and then he lets a big one go.
Yeah, he looks really comfortable. His game plan seems
very relaxed.
Strategy looks just exceptional.
Totally different fighter from the first round.
Unbelievable. Really unbelievable turn of events.
Valdez really needs to maybe stop headhunting right here, maybe go to Sullivan's body a little bit, and not try to put him away with one punch.
Yeah, I think that's Valdez's big problem here. Sullivan, like you said, gets these little ones, then hits him with the big one.
Big leaping left hook by Sullivan right there.
Valdez just continues to go for that one-hitter quitter, and it's just not there with Sullivan's head movement. He's very evasive.
Those are big looping hooks by Valdez, and Sullivan just rolling with them. Now you can see Sullivan being the aggressor. And he's doing it with footwork, and he's doing it with good playing angles. He's rolling very lightly, making Valdez miss just by a little bit, making him pay. Great round.
Just wow, the maturation of Scott Sullivan, unbelievable. Looks like a seasoned vet. He's got 2 professional fights under his belt. I mean, he came out a little squirrely in the first, like you said, but once he got composed and collected his thoughts, executed the game plan, he looks like, I mean, really doesn't look like he's only been in 3 professional fights, this being his 3rd. And I thought I saw a cut on Valdez, and it turns out there is. There's a cut above his left eye.
If you ask me, those are those very short right hands, because we haven't seen Sullivan throw big bombs.
No.
It's a very short right. What happens is he's catching Valdez coming in. So it's the momentum of Valdez coming forward with all his weight, really short, kind of like a thudding, a little pop.
Yeah,
short right hand.
Exactly. Like you were saying, Sullivan's getting his punches in, but he's getting close enough to make Valdez just miss and execute that, like you were saying, and resulting in a cut. Now our 4th and final round here. And Valdez knows that he needs to come out.
He's coming out like it too. There's 6 punches in a row.
Coming out very similar to the first.
He's just ripping. Valdez just ripping. Big leather.
He is really looking for that one big punch. Really has the whole fight.
Well, he was landing it pretty well the first minute of the first round. And Sullivan just really recouping right here, and you're seeing a really good display of boxing.
Let it go, Abe. All out. Go all out.
Yeah, Sullivan just looks to be just not giving him anything. Valdez is trying to crack the code, and he's just not hitting on anything.
You got to give Valdez credit. He's tough as nails, man.
Absolutely.
He keeps coming forward. He keeps throwing big punches. He's definitely in this fight, but it just looks to me like right now, Sullivan's kind of found his timing, found his range.
It's a shame because, like you said, Valdez throws those big punches. I'd like to see him get a few little guys in there and then fire that one in.
He's telegraphing those punches.
Yeah, you can see him coming from a mile away.
Yeah, oh, great angle. Sullivan played a great angle with that double left hand. Nice 1-2 by Sullivan. There it comes. Here's the combinations, a little speed to go with it. Really laying the leather on Valdez now. Nice job. Man, he's just really relaxed.
Really comfortable, isn't he? It's fun to watch. Really fun to watch.
Some risk with his hands down that low, but that's just how comfortable and confident he feels at the moment.
Nice combination from Sullivan.
Valdez did a good job of getting up off the canvas in the second and really keep pressing and staying there and protecting himself well. He shook off that knockdown. Although, in my opinion, he's not winning this fight. He's still in it.
Absolutely. That's the thing. He didn't go away.
No, not at all.
He didn't go away.
He's in a couple of really nice jabs. Nice short right hand by Valdez. The 10-second mark of this round. Throwing punches at the very end. Great job by both fighters.
Excellent bout. Excellent bout. After that first minute and a half, the first round, Scott Sullivan really got comfortable, really stuck to his game plan, and like you said, put on an excellent display of boxing.
Yeah, rounds 2, 3, and 4, no doubt in my mind. Just a different skill set.
Yeah, it's evident when you see it like this. You know, two young fighters. Good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Let's go down to Adam Palazzo for the judges' decision.
Hey, man.
After 4 tough rounds, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges scored the fight 39-36 for your winner by unanimous decision, Scott Smooth Sullivan!
Yeah.
No surprise here.
No, it was a great fight.
Excellent show of class from Valdez. Comes across the ring, shakes all the trainers' hands. Just a stand-up character.
That's the best part of this sport.
The respect.
Mutual respect on both parts.
Absolutely. Everybody knows what you go through and put yourself through to get to this level. It's nice to see.